Versus Arthur, game number 1.
And Arthur is a guy that we know a little bit about as well. It's a guy that was once upon a time part of the NESL Season 4. He had a reasonable run in it. Made it to the playoffs, lost against Golden in a close 3-2 series. We were casting those games. That's roughly a year ago, because those qualifiers, you know, the playoffs were going on end of October, early November. Because I remember the finals of NESL Season 4, which were the ones that Hero won, were in early December. Man, time flies. That feels like yesterday we were in Long Beach having fun with a lot of awesome nerds.
It feels like the day before that we were in Poland, just kind of starting this whole journey.
Well, that's a little longer ago. Poland feels like a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, to me though.
To me, it's just like we were just there. I can remember hanging out with you in Zoe in the little theater area, in the little bar. And I think Mark Orbitz came out and talked to us.
Good times, man.
Mark and his buddy Baron.
You know, the summer of 2011 might have been the summer, the best summer of my life. It's like the summer of '69.
Strumming on that new 6 string.
We casted StarCraft till our voices bled.
That's not a lie either, man. China was rough.
That is true. Either way, guys, let's focus on this series. Arthur is our red proto spawning on the right bottom side of Ekelund Waste, and he's gonna go up against, I wouldn't say everyone's favorite Canadian, but that would be a little rude to Huck.
And to Scarlet.
And Scarlet. And to Ostoji. And to Jig. And to Henderlist. And to Kane. All those great players they have over there. At least everyone's favorite Panda Toss.
And also to my favorite Canadian player, Kin Silva, aka Kenobi.
Might just be in Silver League, but he's a good dude. Curious to see how Des is gonna open. So far just dropped a single simulator, so no guesses at the same time. That's our old school. I like it, Des. Stick to your roots. That's what he's doing. Arthur already had both guesses taken. I didn't know Desrow was still an old school guest taker. Like me. Taking one at a time.
Some things never change.
Arthur didn't make a Zealot yet, so it's very likely that he's gonna start that he's gonna try to drop a second gateway soon. Desrow is like, well, I don't have to send this probe back yet because you're not building a Zealot, and Zealot is not even gonna kill the probe, but above all your core is not even ready. So it's a very early scout for Desrow. Might give me the feeling that he might have been worried about something, or he just wants to play it very, very safe. He's doing the exact same thing on the other side of the map, so we have a mirror opening. Other than the fact I feel that Desrow scouted a little bit earlier. But he had a few more minerals because he took his gas a little later. Which means that he has a little less gas. Some expert analysis over here, as you guys can see.
Extra gates going down for both these guys, and Stalkers are the only units being produced at this juncture. No mothership cores either. Oh, Stargate, there it is.
Stargate by Desi, interesting.
Desi picks his path.
Maybe watch it. Oh, the probe is still in the main base. I'm not sure if Desrow is aware of that. I don't think he is. Oh, he's gonna check it though. Well done, Desrow!
How far can you see, Stalker? Far enough is the answer.
These small things are extremely important because the probe scouts the Stargate.
Oh man, he got knocked off the mountain too.
Yeah,
that
happened.
way to go.
Oh, there he is. This blue corpse. And now what is Arthur gonna throw down? Is he just gonna throw down Nexus? I won't say no. Actually, I think it's gonna be another gate, right? Yeah, sorry, it was already in production. So it's gonna be a little 3-gate aggression.
This is something we see a lot out of Arthur. Puts down these 3 gates.
He
and
did
just
it against Huck
for
actually, twice.
Yep. And succeeded both times.
I am pretty sure that Desrow watched those series, or he spoke with Huck about it. Oh, Desrow. If he finds his probe, he finds his pylon. That's such a massive tell. He's gonna find the Stalker. Oh my god.
He's gonna walk up there and he's not gonna check. That's almost tragedy.
But I think he kind of, like, this is already giving you the idea, like, okay, I'm gonna have to worry about aggression.
Yeah. Oracle is being built. That Oracle should probably just go around all this.
He's gonna
go to the main base.
This is literally what we spoke about before. 3-gate aggression against a 3-gate Oracle opening. Or 2-gate Stalker, or 2-gate Oracle into another gate. Desrow is gonna wipe in a sentry, so it's really important that the sentry gets to the ramp in time. And I think Desrow will be more than fine, and at the same time he's gonna have aggressive Oracle. Maybe let one Stalker squeeze up. Perfect force field by Desrow.
Well done, and that Oracle is quickly crossing the map, and things are looking pretty great for the Canadian. Where's this next warband gonna be for Arthur? If it's on the wrong side of the map, he's gonna be in trouble, but he does have a Stalker at home, and he has...
One Stalker is not enough though, we know that.
And
the Stalker is quite far out of position as well. Arthur has no money.
This is gonna hurt.
This is great for Desrow. He's gonna pick off quite a few probes. A lot of mining time lost over here for Arthur. And this is a dream scenario opening, man.
So
Desrow
far,
can
so
chase.
good.
Yeah,
6
kill
probe
some more
kills,
pro. He
Des.
can mill. He can kill
7,
more.
8. Yes, sir. 9 even. Nope, not going to get that 9.
Okay, this is a little
Oracle's
sloppy.
going to go ahead and die. But 8 probe kills is well worth the cost of admission.
He's going to try to force field these units right now. Desrow taking a small risk. If Arthur would have dropped the force field, but Arthur doesn't drop the force field.
It did work out. Arthur's warping in, trying to reinforce. Does he have enough units? It does not look like he does. And Desrow, the Canadian, looking very strong in his WCS Challenger League debut televised match.
He's still losing a few units, but he's going to be able to pick up these stalkers now as well. Pick up the sentry, pick up the pylon. Worker-wise, +6 for Desrow. Army supply, a small advantage for Desrow, but Desrow should above all be a little richer and have a more developed tech.
And he's getting more oracles, and he's warping in zealots to just continue with the aggression. So Desi feels like he can.
He's going to pick up this sentry as well.
Keep on the
Which
pressure.
Means another.
These zealots are. That's a losing battle.
But actually, the other sentry is a little bit out of position right now. Ooh. Okay, it's going to be on
get back.
top of the ramp in time. Don't overcommit right now, Desrow. Desrow is not going to overcommit. He's dropping the Nexus.
He started
on the
a
other side of the
pylon
map.
and then he immediately canceled it. He took a breath. He said, "Nope, not going to do that. Let's just expand. Let's play this one out." Did he spot that pylon yet? He has not, but he seems to know what's up there.
Yep, we can see the rally point. Man, Desrow's playing so good so far.
Yes,
He's
he
spot
is.
on. Only bad thing for him right now is that this pylon and the Zealot did spot that Oracle, and this Zealot is probably going to find that Nexus as well. What I think Arthur is going to do in reaction to that, he actually dropped the Twilight Council, so we're going to see some Blink Stalker magic.
Well, one base and it ain't going to cut it, and Arthur has a probe down in his natural. He will be expanding here momentarily. The Zealot's going to walk all the way into the main.
Might be able to kill.
But this sentry is like, "You shall not pass."
One does not simply
Walk into the mineral line. Unless he goes around the assimilator.
and then he dies. 2 base Desrow right now against a 1 base Arthur. The probe is making trips up and down, but still no Nexus. How many gates we have? Just 3. I guess he will drop the Nexus. No, it's gonna be a 4th gate.
Ooh.
It's gonna be hard to make this work.
You know,
if Desrow does everything
had a
right,
probe in the natural this whole time.
and this Oracle is gonna keep some units at home as well. He has a robotics facility in his main. Desrow just needs Immortals right now. That's all he needs. Bunch of Zealots and Immortals.
Honestly, a revelation on this army would be great for Des.
Yeah, a little later. He doesn't have to do it right now. But just keeping it here is great too.
Even if he does it now, it's just going to tell Arthur that he can't really attack.
But
look, here comes Oracle sees.
He's gonna
No
check.
Nexus.
He's gonna check
That's
for
good
the
enough,
Nexus.
man. That's good enough.
But like keeping this Oracle here is also good enough because it forces Arthur to keep a few units at home in a Facebook game where Arthur really wants every unit to be part of his army. He doesn't want to keep this force supply in his mineral line, but he knows he has to because otherwise he can never make an additional round of stalkers.
Phenomenal game from Des so far.
Yeah.
It's a tiny, tiny supply block, but no big deal.
He has oh, careful with the Mothership Core. Photon Overcharge is important, but above all, I love the amount of Zealots already. Immortal is out, second Immortal is on the way. Arthur is going to try to go for some funky
Look at the supplies
forces.
right now. 81 supply to less than 50. Desrow is in a phenomenal position. Does have a 15 probe lead, but he's
Okay.
also up 19 army supply.
Desrow is going to scout this as well. 4 Stalkers are going to try to make their way into the main base. This single Immortal might be able to deal with that. If not, a single Immortal and those 2 Stalkers definitely will. Just keep this 1 Immortal in your main desk. We're a little bit biased here. I got a weak spot for Desi, I have to
What
admit.
he's gonna do? Immortal walks up. Arthur
Oh, Arthur is
will
trapped.
lose at least nothing.
Oh, that was a big jump. Those Stalkers can jump. LeBron James blink.
I bet Stalkers would win every slam dunk contest they enter.
Kind of unfair, no? Here we go. Arthur is going to try to make the magic happen. Force was going down for Desrow. Desrow doesn't even have to really push the issue. Every second that goes by, every other Immortal that pops is a very, very good moment for Desrow. He has such a massive army supply late. There are so many Zealots in this mix as well.
Yeah, and there's a couple Zealots even walking up into the main right now. So that's going to force Arthur to just be even more all in than he already is. This is from bad to worse. Arthur's just used his warp ends, so he can't defend this this mineral line. And wow, what a great game from Desrow. We're going to see.
Dancing? That might be a little bit too early though. I mean, sure, it's going absolutely fantastic for him, but Desrow, hold your ground. Okay, this GG. Desrow will win game number 1. I mean, I like the